2 years ago, the film 1917 was released, which was directed by Sam Mendes and was inspired by the war stories told to him by his grandfather, Alfred H. Mendes. It is a British war film and is set in the background of Operation Alberic, during which the Germans had retreated back to the Hindenburg Line. It tells us the story of two British soldiers who are assigned a mission to call off a doomed attack. The movie was praised for its acting, cinematography, direction, visual effects, and the sound mixing. The movie was a delight to watch as it portrayed the emotional aspects of a man during war really well. The movie starred George Mackay and Dean Chapman in main roles, and Mark Strong, Colin Firth, and Benedict Cumberbatch, and many others in supporting roles.
Wilco loves the smell. He doesn't want to cast it around in his pack. So, he slathers it all over his barnet and goes to sleep. And in the middle of the night, he wakes up and a rat is sitting on his shoulder, licking the oil off his head. Wilco panics and he jumps up, and when he does, the rat bites clean through his fucking ear and runs off with it. Oh, he made a hell of a fuss, yelling, screaming. The best of it was, he put so much bloody oil on himself that he couldn't wash it off. He was like a magnet. The rats left us alone, but they couldn't get enough of him. Poor bastard.
Heading back home. I wonder what they saw.
What's the ridgelines?
The movie starts with Lance Corporal William Scofield napping under a tree, but is woken up by his buddy Lance Corporal Tom Blake to go see General Erin Moore, who then assigns them a mission to deliver a letter to Colonel Mackenzie of 2nd Battalion of Devonshire Regiment to call off a scheduled attack the next morning, which would jeopardize the lives of around 1,600 soldiers, including Blake's brother, Joseph, who is a lieutenant in the same regiment. Now you guys might be thinking, what is new in this storyline? Well, you guys are right, there's nothing new in this storyline except the backdrop that it is set in. The movie, being set in the backdrop of World War I, makes it different than any other movie released recently. I personally love the storyline of the movie because it was able to show what war means and how it changes the perspective of people involved directly in it. Now, when it comes to the portrayal of various characters in the movie, may it be the lead roles or the supporting characters, all have done a really good job in the movie, especially the characters of William and Tom, who were portrayed by George Mackay and Dean Chapman. Both of them have done a really great job, and seeing them on screen felt like the characters were written keeping them in mind. Both of them have this brother kind of relationship in the movie, and it did not feel like they were acting. It seemed very real. Other actors have also portrayed their respective characters really well, but the highlight of this movie is one of the main characters, that is the character of William Scofield.
Right, we go again, boys.
Welcome aboard the night bus to fuck knows where.
Is that a dead dog?
You got a fag? Yeah, there you go.
Right round the next corner.
Piss off. No, they're not.
Why don't they just bloody well give up? Eh? Don't they want to go home?
Leave that luck for yourself, pal. Think you'll be needing it.
Good luck, mate. Look. Good luck, Garth.
Good luck.
Don't balls it up.
I hope you get there.
Thank you.
honest, this was the very first film of Sam Mendes that I saw, and I have become a fan of him. And after seeing the film, I did a little bit of research on him, and I found out that he has directed a lot of critically acclaimed films. He has done a really great job in terms of direction of the movie, and no wonder why it got the Academy Award for Best Picture. He was able to showcase all the elements of war packed into a 2-hour film and knew what kind of actors he wanted for the movie and what kind of emotions are to be portrayed at that particular moment in the film and the background and the lighting a particular scene should have. The movie's tone was set from the very start and did not divert even once from the storyline. All in all, Sam Mendes was able to showcase what needed to be shown with the right amount of emotion. The cinematography of this film is one of the best parts about watching it because the whole movie feels like to be shot in one take, as the transitions are really smooth and the camera angles seem to be in continuation to where the last scene had ended. The camera movement and the camera angles are set perfectly and are really smooth, as it doesn't feel like the camera was kept down after the scene had ended and then it was picked up again to shoot the next scene. But instead it feels like the whole movie from the very start to the very end was shot in one take. There is this particular scene towards the end of the film where William finds the regiment he needs to find just as the attack is taking place, and as the trench is too crowded, he gets over the top and starts sprinting in the open battlefields to reach Colonel Mackenzie.
You can't possibly make it that way, man. You bloody insane. What the hell are you doing, Lance Corporal? No, 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 no!
This one scene shows the amount of thinking and work it went into creating such kind of cinematography. The cinematography of the whole movie is over the top, and he has not left any stone unturned and has not let his fans down.
Colonel Mackenzie!
Everything there.
This attack is not to go ahead! You have been ordered to stop! You have to stop!
Who the hell are you?
Lance Corporal Schofield, sir. 8th. I have orders from General Ehrenmoor to call off this attack.
You're too late, Lance Corporal.
Sir, these orders are from Army Command.
Major,
Yes, sir.
stand them down.
Yes, sir.
Call up the orderlies, tend the wounded. Hold the line in case they counter.
Yes, sir.
I hoped today might be a good day. Hope is a dangerous thing.
The movie ended with him finding the 2nd Battalion of Devonshire Regiment and calling off the attack, although not on time but saving maximum people as they were being sent in waves to attack. The movie has a happy ending, but it surely doesn't feel happy because by the end so many things have happened that you feel bad for the protagonist to be in that situation. The movie has the right amount of emotions, the right amount of action, and the right amount of mystery elements to keep the audience engaged and makes us more eager to know what is going to happen next in the film. The movie received a total of 10 Academy Award nominations, out of which it won 3.